When I get the promotion, my dream job, earn 100k a month, have a house, or find the perfect partner, I will finally be happy. Does this sound familiar? We always find some arbitrary reasons why we can't be happy in the present, but in an indefinite future, just short of reaching our goal. Hey friends, in this video I want to show you how you can be happy now and don't have to wait for some magic moment in the future. The author, Rolf de Berly, describes in his book, The Art of a Good Life, 52 mental models on how to have a happier and more fulfilling life. I want to share with you 3 of these models which helped me to live a happier life. Before we get started, please subscribe and comment on the video. First mental model. Life is course correction. Think about a plane that takes off from Paris to New York. How much of the time is it on course? 70, 80 or 90%? The answer is never. It makes little, tiny adjustments to get to the destiny. The same can be said about your life. A good life is never just a status. You have to adjust all the time. It's not a spreadsheet you can plan and follow along. For example, how many plan to train several times a week? They have everything set. The gym, the times they want to go, what to eat and how they will look like in 1 year. And the first week goes exactly like planned. But in the second, you have to work longer, you get sick or something comes up in the family and you miss a workout. Suddenly, you fall off the wagon and you also miss the workout after next. It is a so-called error for planning. It helps to have a direction where you want to go, but then you have to reevaluate and react to situations that life throws at you. Maybe you have to skip a day or make a 20-minute lifting session instead of an hour, or just have a small workout at home. We make tiny adjustments just like our plane to New York. You can find this in all facets of life. Everything changes and readjusts all the time. From the physical body to thoughts, feelings, beliefs you are having, and even constitutions and laws are changing and making adjustments. If we accept this assumption that life is not a status, then we solved one more misconception. There is no one life goal, one perfect stock portfolio or perfect job or perfect life partner. Second model, focusing illusion. A famous study explored the happiness of lottery winners and people who became paraplegic. For the first year, the lottery winners were way happier. But after 1 year, the happiness level on both sides came back to the original level before any millions were won or the accident happened. So we can safely say it is possible to be happy now and without millions in the bank. And just because we focus on having millions in the bank doesn't mean it will us make happier. Compare your life to one of the richest men alive, Warren Buffett. 1/3 of the time he is sleeping. The other third he is still working in an old office in Omaha, Nebraska. And in the last third he buys and wears clothes like normal people, drinks a ton of Coke and eats burger and drives an old Cadillac. Is it that much different than your current life? Point for you. Warren has a private jet and you probably don't. But on the other hand, how often are you flying in your life? Last model, the negative art. In flying there is a saying, there are old pilots and there are daring pilots. But there are no daring old pilots. The same applies to investing. Like Warren Buffett said, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. It sounds simple, but when greed and FOMO comes, people lose all their life savings. They invest in the latest cryptocurrency, NFT or pyramid scheme in hope for a quick cash grab. The option of losing everything is completely ignored. Applying this mental model to life means it's hard for us to grab what a perfect happy life would look like. It is different for everybody. Instead, try asking yourself, what would a miserable life look like, and try to eliminate each piece. This alone will make your life immediately better. What are some of the things that guarantee misery? I'm glad you're asking. Alcoholism and drugs, chronic stress, long commutes, too high expectations of oneself, broken marriage, poverty, loneliness, no sleep. These factors guarantee you a miserable life. Start avoiding them and see what happens. I hope you liked the video. Please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel.